All right, what's up? It is another edition of Shani Scott On Air. Everybody is in the studio with me, and they all making noise. So if something goes wrong, just this is life. But today, I'm honored to have the Honorable Collin Allred hanging out with me.
Hey, Shani, how are you?
And we're going to get into some stuff with him because, you know, guys, we got an election coming up in about 2 weeks. And we always want to know who we're giving our vote to and why we're giving our vote to them. Today, I'm going to ask Mr. Allred, and I'm going to call him Mr. Allred. I'm not going to call him Collin like I talk about him on the air. I'm going to ask him all the questions that you want to know the answers to so we can go ahead and make this thing right and create this little marriage on paper in 2 weeks. So welcome to Shani Scott On Air.
All right, thanks for having me.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. I
Okay.
think I'm good. Yeah.
So why do we need to vote for you?
We're starting off with that?
That's where we going. Straight to it.
I mean, I think you have to look at when candidates run for office, who are they? What have they done that can predict what they're going to do? Right? Because people can run for office and they can make up a whole new persona.
Yeah.
While they're running for office. But if they've been doing it, then you know that there's something behind that, right? And so, I always tell people my story, which is that, I'm born and raised here in Dallas, raised by a single mother, went to our public schools. My mom taught in our public schools. So I know who we are. I'm running to represent us. But after my football career ended, I became a voting rights lawyer to make sure that everybody, could have access to the ballot, to use their power and their voice. I did civil rights work in the Obama administration, making sure people weren't discriminated against in their housing and other things. And then I decided to run for Congress way back in 2017, 2018. After Trump had got elected, and I thought our community was in danger. And so I ran in a district that had never had a Democrat represented, that had been represented by this guy for 20 plus years, a Republican. We flipped that seat.
Was this Collin County?
It was actually part of Collin County, part of Dallas County, so it had north and east part. And while I was in Congress, I was a leader on things that I think matter to us, like trying to make sure that everyone had access to paid family leave so you could spend time with your kids, or if something happens, you get a little time with your family, protecting our voting rights, expanding access to health care, or protecting it as well, and trying to make it so that people, stories like mine weren't unique, right? I ran for Senate and was unsuccessful, and they redrew our maps, and I think we need to have a strong voice in this district for us, somebody who has a record of delivering, who puts us first, and that's what I think I have a record of doing. And so I want to go back in, but with the added impetus of all the things that have happened in these last year and a half that I think has made me at least feel like we have to go in completely differently than we were before.
So how do you go from the Collin County district to you're doing the 33rd?
Yes.
So and that's East Dallas?
So it goes from east to west.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny. It's entirely contained within Dallas County. So my old district it was mostly Dallas County. It had a little bit of Collin, but it was north and east, right? And so it had Richardson, Garland, Sachse, Wiley, East Dallas, right?
All right.
And North Dallas. That district's gone. They redistricted it. It's no longer winnable for a Democrat. They took it all the way out to East Texas, right?
Okay.
And they created a new district with about a third of my old one in it. That comes all the way down and then gets Balch Springs, but then also comes over, gets some of in central Dallas areas, and then goes into West Dallas.
So, okay, what specific cities? Because, like, people got to know what streets. Like, I'm a Keystone Polk baby.
Right.
So, where we at on geographically?
To be honest with you, because there's parts of so many different ones, I'm going to tell people, you have to go to the Dallas County Votes website, because this district only existed since December.
Oh, wow.
Okay? It is so new. Most people don't even know that they live in it.
Okay.
And they don't know which district they're in, and you shouldn't, because they just changed it.
Okay, so where do we need to go?
So you can go to my website, collinallred.com, and you can find out if you're in the district, so collinallred.com, or the county website, which is dallascountyvotes.org, which this district is entirely contained within Dallas County, so that's our reference point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about the women, that you're married.
I am.
And you have a mom.
Yeah.
What school did your mom teach at?
She taught at several schools. She taught at Roosevelt, at North Dallas, and she finished at Marsh Middle School.
All right.
Yeah.
She was in the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Collin.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing for Mom for Mother's Day?
So for me, for my wife, which is my biggest assignment on Mother's Day. It's giving her time. And what do I mean by that? We have 2 little boys. My sons are 5 and 7, and we try and be as equal as we can be in terms of parenting. But with my job and things I've been doing, disproportionately some of that's going to fall on her, while she's also, working hard, trying to make money. And so the biggest thing I can give her is time on Mother's Days to do whatever she wants. Every year, get her a massage package. She doesn't have to do it then.
Right.
It's for whenever she needs to. But it's also an opportunity for me to get the boys, for us to do some arts and crafts. The funny thing is, for me, for Father's Day, and I think for my wife for Mother's Day, we don't want like things that are, you can buy. We want something that the kids made and that they wrote, and they said, "This is why I appreciate you, Mom." And so that's what we're gonna do for my wife. For my mom, it's mostly, to be honest with you, we're gonna check in and
y'all not doing brunch.
We won't do brunch, although we'll catch up eventually. But I think right now the biggest thing is make sure she's doing okay, and how much I appreciate her, because I do think that when you're raised by a single mom, there's a special connection.
Yep, it is. So so he's taking care of his mom and his wife for Mother's Day, so that's a check.
Yeah,
you got one
so.
check.
Okay. Green flag. Okay.
All right. Yeah, green flag, no red flag. Okay. All right. So let's play a quick game of this or that.
Okay.
Now, how you answer will determine what we really think of you at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So you got to think about these questions real hard. Steak or chicken?
Oh man, that's funny. I would say chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. Just when I got out of the NFL, I kept eating the same way I was eating when I was in the NFL, and I was gaining too much weight. And my doctor said, you need to cut out a few things. So I still eat steak, which is not as much as I used to. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Grilled or broiled?
Grilled. That's the healthier option.
All right.
Yeah.
Now you got to think about this one hard, and you got to answer right. Cowboys or the Commanders?
That's easy, Cowboys. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I played against both of them, and so when I played them, I just wanted to smash them. I didn't care who it was. They were just in my way. But now I go back to my roots, which is that I was growing up when we were winning 3 Super Bowls, the Cowboys.
Yep.
It's been a minute.
It has.
Okay, so but I'm still hoping for them to do better. You literally can sense in Dallas that people are in a better mood if the Cowboys have won that weekend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. Okay, LeBron or Jordan?
I'm still a Jordan guy, but I got a ton of respect for LeBron. So Jordan for me.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
I was always a Tupac guy, yeah. And every game I played in, I would listen to Tupac No More Pain before the game, okay? And if you go put it on and tell me you don't want to go run into somebody, because, I mean, it was like, that's a good track. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Now,
what about you? What were you? You made a face. Were you?
Oh, Biggie.
Were you Biggie? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. You like the lyricist? Yeah.
I think more females lean towards Biggie, though. I think he was kind of more, well, I don't know. That life after death, I don't know. I don't know. That's just it's up for debate.
Come on, I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, Tupac there with Dear Mama, but I don't know.
That's a classic, right?
That is a classic. Yeah, and Brenda's got a baby.
Brenda's got a baby. Okay, so we can keep going.
Yeah, we could keep this thing going. We can keep it going. Okay, now this is the most important one of all. And if he don't answer this right,
oh no,
then he kicked off the show forever. Okay. I'm just playing. So, the great David W. Carter High School or Hillcrest.
Okay, so you put me in a situation here because I'm like on the Wikipedia page for Hillcrest, right? So like I have to ride for my team, okay?
It's okay.
And I have to tell you,
but who's the greatest?
That Hillcrest is obviously, for me, the greatest, and for you, it can be whatever you would like it to be.
Oh no, not whatever. It is the. You gotta say it with me. Come on. The great
Hillcrest
David W. Carter High School. David W. Carter. Because I think we was beating y'all when I went to Carter.
You had to have been.
Yeah, Yeah, we was
But, you know,
killing y'all.
when I was at Hillcrest, we went undefeated, so in football. So, you know.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger than me, so it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, going to Carter games growing up, that was a big deal. Big deal. And I'm talking about, you know, Jesse Armstead. You remember Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse Armstead.
And then
my mom used to keep his kids.
That whole group, that was when I first realized, oh, wait a second, we got talent here in Dallas. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Hillcrest is.
So they're a little bit older than me. They were. I was in elementary and junior high when they.
Yeah. So
my freshman year, they had graduated.
Yeah.
8th grade is when everything happened.
Yeah, and then there's a whole ESPN 30 for 30. That's a great show. You should go watch it.
And the Carter High movie.
Yeah. Man, you're right. Actually, I got it.
So the great.
Okay, all right.
David W. Carter or Hillcrest.
I give it to Carter as it being the greatest in sports since the last few years.
Well, football, but shout out to them for basketball this year.
I just mean sports, but also when I was at Hillcrest, we were good at sports. So.
Yeah, we didn't have a good basketball team till now.
Okay.
So
it used to be Lincoln, Irvin Bosch. I played against Bosch.
Yeah, Chris.
When he was at Bosch when he was at Lincoln, and then Skyline, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's a lot of talent around here.
And shout out to the David W. Carter boys track team. I know y'all are crushed. Did you see what happened?
No.
So they were running the relay, and you know the uniforms kind of look alike.
Yeah.
I don't know how he crossed over and passed the baton to the wrong one first leg. So it's okay. Give him a quick pep talk quick.
Relays. It's just that's chaos.
Yeah.
Relays are chaos. You know how you did in the individual events. You're good.
Yeah. So, well, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Definitely go out, and I can say this because this is my channel, so I own it, and I can do whatever I want to do. This is the guy that we are going to go support. So what you need to do now at this point is go to his website at
CollinAllred.com.
All right. Look there and find out if you live in the district. If you do, make sure you make plans to go vote on which day?
So it's on the 26th, but we have a week of early voting starting on the 18th.
That's next week?
Next week?
Yeah, that's next week.
You might be voting by mail right now. So,
yeah. So let's make sure that we get that done. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's Shani Scott On Air, where we have real conversations with real people.